Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Hell yeah.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here.
What?
This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council?
That's because they're a bunch of
Sorry,
idiots.
Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
We've got our orders. Belly aching won't change them.
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming.
They're
It's
idiots.
funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled.
They just want to keep their
Don't even
jobs.
seem impressed by the view or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice.
Boring.
Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here.
Pretty much described every single video game
if I
ever.
got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Seems like you beat the odds. How many didn't make it?
Out of 100, maybe 60 have no effect. 30 suffer adverse effects, little things like brain cancer.
Yeah, that's not a little
10
thing.
show enough ability to augment with implants. Not always permanent, though. Not like the cancer. Next thing you know, you're out on jump 0. And how's a kid supposed to deal with that? A station at the edge of human space.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway,
So I assume that's like
this was
the
supposed to
first
be a
gate.
casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
We have to depend on each other in combat. I like knowing what kind of man I have at my back.
I understand, ma'am. I won't let you down. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
Of course. But I don't enjoy it with everyone. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
What? I tried. What? Why does he think I'm hitting on him all the time? Ugh. Men. I kid. I totally made out with him in my first playthrough, so whatever. But it seems like he's just set up to hit on you a lot. Alright.
Commander,
Alien.
how are you?
You in CSEC?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Tell me.
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people.
It's like Batman.
I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best.
I thought you were supposed to rebel against your
Hearing about his
parents.
accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
He's not impressed that you're going after Saren?
Yeah.
My father's a
Jeez.
CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren.
How
He
do their
actually
mouths
talked me out of
work?
becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training.
What's his
but my
eye
father
thing
didn't
for?
like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having
It's like his
unlimited
Google
power,
Glass.
no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Spoken like a true CSEC officer.
Yeah, it's a speech I've heard one too many times. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Oh man, he's gonna
Quick
love
learner,
me.
Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
To be honest, I personally don't believe that way. I think that's stupid. But Shepard does. Shepard's a badass.
Commander?
Time to antagonize Ashley.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I'm not sure I believe it either. It's better to have her where we can see her.
That makes sense. Too bad those ruins got
Where
destroyed.
I can see her.
They lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time off the record.
Is this duty-related, Chief?
No, ma'am. Well, maybe. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex.
Vicarian?
Respect, Commander. Should they have full access to the ship?
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy.
It's a fair question.
I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
I share your concerns, Chief, but I'm under orders.
Under orders to let aliens gather military intelligence? I can't believe that was the Alliance's intention.
Oh, you getting
We-
sassy.
Humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
I trust that's not insubordination, I hear.
No, ma'am. That's patriotism.
Ooh,
As noble
ooh.
as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
Yeah, the Council's had a grudge against us since the First Contact War.
I don't think it's a grudge. I think it's... Look, if you're fighting a bear, and
Whoa,
the
what
only
happened
way
to
for
the
you to survive
background
is
light?
to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
This is an Alliance warship, not the Parliament floor. If you're Earth first, vote for the Terra Firma Party.
Terra Firma is a pack of jackals. The founders
Cat.
had ideals.
Charlie.
These days they just play off xenophobia and bigotry.
Wait, aren't you...
I hope my reasons are more rational. My
Red.
father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
Just shut up.
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I'm glad there won't be a problem.
Anything else you need, Commander?
No. I should have sassed her. I should have told her to shut up. I don't know, I just feel too bad. I just feel so
Yeah.
bad. Maybe I can tell Rex to shut up.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Maybe I'll feel less worried
What's your
about that
story,
because he's
Rex?
not human.
There's
'Cause,
no story.
you know, racism. On a
Go
ship
ask the
of
Quarian
only
if you
white
want
people.
Stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Big deal.
Yeah, they tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
Seems similar enough to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation?
Yeah, it's called being
An
human.
infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth?
Yeah, but we also only
And I
have like
suppose
one
it's
kid.
destroying your entire species?
You're still here. Can't be all that bad.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us,
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
I find the genophage incredibly interesting and super huge, like just sadness, and like it's one of those situations where you just know that everyone was trying to do what they thought was best. And why do they have these like nerdy looking blue hats? Like, I want a nerdy looking blue hat. Do they only get it because they're like down here in the engine room? I can be down here in the engine room if you give me a nerdy hat. Man. Oh, I want that nerdy hat.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small.
Haha, that's what she said.
I'm starting to
Sorry.
understand why you humans have been so successful.
Very tasteless.
I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
Oh, gathering information.
I don't like the idea of aliens studying the architecture of Alliance ships.
We're on the same side here. My people have more reason to hate the Geth than anyone, remember?
Just because we have the same enemy doesn't mean that you won't eventually use it against us.
I never dreamed I'd get a chance to travel on a ship as advanced as the Normandy.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian.
There you go,
The
Quarian.
migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
Yeah.
They're
We don't even have buildings
repaired,
3 centuries
modified,
old.
and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they
Not
work.
here, at least.
Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Should go.
See you later.
Oh, if you saw a cut there, I had a small little glitch. Hopefully, no one is too upset by it. And during the glitch, I was able to kind of go back and listen to like maybe 1 or 2 of the videos, and I noticed that you could kind of hear, like, if I hit the table, it kind of gave the mic that weird like boom 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 sound. So I elevated it off of the vibration of the table because it's not like I'm not hitting the table, but it's like just from moving my mouse or like, you know, tapping my keyboard or whatever, like just the way that my hands sit on it. So I want to try and get like, you know, I got a pretty sweet mic. I want to have some pretty nice audio, so I'm trying to like just fiddle around. If you have any like comments or suggestions, by all means leave them. I don't mind at all. As long as you're not leaving like, oh, I left the first comment and oh, by the way, you're gay. I'll be like, okay, that's great, so I'm gay. I don't mind being gay, that's cool. Like, if you don't want to be gay, you don't have to be gay. I mean, you can have the first comment too, that's no big deal. It's just hopefully the first in a long line of comments. Sleeper pods. So is this where like everyone else sleeps? Because I know I have a room. And if that's the case, it sucks for them. It's not very nice in here. What is with this loading? And alright. Pretty sure this is my room. Personnel manual, nice to know. Just going around grabbing some random experience. We've already talked to everyone, I do believe. Rex, Ashley, Garrus, Kaden, oh, excuse me, Tally, Liara, Joker. I'm sure I'm missing someone important there. And what the hell? Oh, I thought it's just a thing on his face. I thought he looked like a Khajiit, like kind of far away, and I was like, there's cats in this universe? I don't see why not. Cat people. Alright, so we got places to go, people to see. So we finished this one. Novaria. And Pharos. And the Citadel. Exodus Cluster. Let's go to Novaria, it's close. Pax and Strenus. Pax means peace. I don't know what Strenus means. Or they're not Novaria. Mass Effect drivers so fast. They're
Message
so
coming in.
loud.
Patching it through.
Oh, someone I get to be sassy
Commander
to.
Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication.
Who's this person?
If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Who? Why? A small frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. Alright. It's like Canada. Barely habitable by traditional conventions. Yeah, I just
Approach control. This is the SSV normal. Requesting a vector and a berth.
I totally just was self-deprecating to my own country.
Armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Man, Joker has some yellow teeth.
Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
You don't get to take my vessel.
Fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Haha, I like the sassy look I gave. I gave to Joker there. Yeah, to be fair, I live in Vancouver. It gets to be about like maybe on a bad year we might hit -20. Most of the time, like we're around like -2 or -3. Want Liara for sure. Garrus, Kaden. It's a lot of biotic strength, but I'm pretty combat, so. Or we can go entirely combat biotic. Because, like, this is, like, perfectly balanced, but the question is, like, what does tech do besides the engineering I have to look that up. Because, like, I can't use a lot of their tech abilities.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Yeah, let's do it.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Like all my red weapons. Oh man. That's a security bot of some sort. Yeah, in Vancouver it doesn't get that cold. But the rest of Canada is cold as fuck. So I like to make fun of them because they have to live in hell for 8 months of the year. I'm sure it's totally tolerable and fine, but
that's far enough.
I'm on important business.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
All you need to know is I have more credentials than you.
They plan to be trouble, man.
I can't let you enter the port area without confirmation of your identity. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
oh yeah.
We can let them do this, Commander.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We're authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down!
Hell yeah. First of all, you would all be dead.
We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Yeah. Well, you know, maybe it would have been less confrontational if you weren't such a dick.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Like, how is this a normal way to greet people? Who are these people? What is this guy doing? Is he just like looking over here at the desk? Did he just stand there all day? And this guy? Is he just looking at that guy? Looking at that girl at the desk? Who knows?
Weapons detectors. Don't mind the alarms.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident.
Ugh, I need to adjust. Yeah, real friendly.
Someone piss in your security chief's coffee today?
She takes her job seriously. She is a valuable asset to the company.
Of course.
One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Can you orient me to where you bought that dress?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Is this privacy intended to hide illegal research?
This planet is beyond the jurisdiction of the Citadel. The law is what the executive board says it is.
That sounds sketchy.
Do you know how valuable this planet is? How many advances in genetics and artificial intelligence got their start here?
This is super sketch.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Oh man, I brought Liara.
She is here?
Passed through? Where is she now?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Good. Give us directions and we'll be on our way.
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Maybe I can, like,
Understood.
go see him, put a gun to his head, and get him to give me
If you need any help, you
permission.
can ask me at the
Seems to work very well
administrator's
here.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
We talked about her before. Things change when you're up against something. If it's her or me, who would you shoot?
I meant what I said before. Her actions are wrong.
Oh man,
If you
this
would
is a
accept her
test.
leaving me on the Normandy, I will stay. But I would like to see her. Maybe I can persuade her to come peacefully.
I don't think that's likely, but you can try.
I don't want to
Thank
send
you,
her back.
Shepard.
This is interesting.
That means a great deal to me.
Wow, that's really interesting. Oh great, an elevator.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development.
For
For your own
corporations.
safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel.
I hate it when they call them security and not police officers. It's just like, it's so icky, right? Like security just has no oversight. I mean, police, don't get me wrong, they're no cup of tea. But there's supposed to be, like, some justification of oversight there. Private security is just nothing. Unless you truly believe that you can get more oversight through a corporation than you can through democratic means. In which case, we may not get along so well. We might be okay. I'm okay with people who disagree with me.
Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
The managers warned us about you.
About me?
I can't believe the paranoids that work here. There's no accident on Peak 15.
Or there is an accident on Peak 15. Oh, it's one of these things.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here.
Good.
This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Smuggling?
Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Yeah, non-human armors. Wait, Liara can equip human armors, correct? Oh, damn, I don't got a lot of money. I bet you I can sell some stuff, though. Compare. 90, so this one I can sell. Wow, I got a lot of Kesslers. 101, 112. I'm gonna keep the edge for Liara, but I can get rid of at least 2 of these. Avenger, Lancer. I can get rid of one of these. Possibly 2. Yeah, these are all like the stuff I started out with. Yeah, these have to be like my starting. They're worth so little. And Liara, it's like equal to them, so. Turian, human, sniper rifle, yeah, all these Avengers. 102. I'll keep one of these. I want to keep all these. Unless I have like a ton of them. Yeah, like, I don't know how many of these I need. Okay, well that wasn't... Oh shit, what did I just sell? Whatever. Yeah, that was like not a lot of money. What else we got going on here?
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Or maybe you should be talking. Hey, look, we're coordinated. We're color coordinated, man. Like, we should go dancing. Shit. We look good in purple. 2 of us. What is this? All of them are in purple. Oh, man, we should go to a dance club. I wish we could, like, look sweet with our, like, epic dance moves and our purple suits. And, like, I could be, like, the center, and I'd be like, wah, 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 wah. Yeah, there you go, my disco music. Hey, it's her again. How'd she get here so fast?
I'd like to speak to Ananias.
One moment, please. Mr. Ananias.
Yes, what?
Oh, God.
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
He's got one of those voices.
Fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
You have a problem with spacers?
Huh.
With any transient population. Unreliable consumer bases. Tax dodgers, probably.
Oh my
This
God.
greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the executive board.
This guy's a dick.
Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
And I represent the second guessing of galactic law.
Just so we understand each other.
Just so we understand each other, I'm gonna shoot you.
This world is private property.
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
What will you do for me in return?
Hell yeah.
I would compensate you. The precise amount in credits depends on the severity of Opold's crime.
So you'll arrest him?
No one here is fond of trials. They make shareholders nervous.
See?
More likely, we would simply let him go. Of course, he would be blacklisted by the companies here.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
I appreciate your report.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots?
Not anymore.
He's a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
Need to know.
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
He seems like relatively
Is there some
willing to tell me
on
things.
15?
An area of severe weather is cut off contact. Things will return to normal in a few days.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains.
Oh my
Regardless,
God.
there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Oh, I'm making an issue.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't play ball, I'm sure someone else here will.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor.
He's not an
She's
agent
here on
anymore.
business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
What did you mean by personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
And you didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
Jesus.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits.
Good.
I will keep a running tally.
Maybe I'll just keep asking you questions.
I have no more questions at this time.
I ran out of questions.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages.
I ran out of... Yeah, well, you know what? I'm coming back here to shoot you in the face, so... Because that's how my Shepard deals with all situations. Although, I imagine these purple dudes out here, these super slick looking...
Mr. Arterius isn't the only one with a past elite penchant.
Oh, really?
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
Oh, you better believe I can.
Bludgeon pretty hard.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar.
Done.
Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Arterius.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Oh man, should I give up this opoid or like what? I don't trust him. He doesn't have a face. I also don't like that other guy because he's a dick. He didn't give me my pass. And he wants me to get something for him? No way. That's not happening. Hey, buddy, looking good. Man, all these guys are in purple. It's great. So, like, we had to go to this... What was it, a bar? Yeah, the hotel bar. Pretty sure it's this way. Yeah, okay, it's that way. Another elevator! Oh, I'm getting sleepy. I think we're gonna get up to the top of this elevator. And we're gonna probably call it a night. And I hope that you enjoyed the, oh yeah, here's my techno music. Now where are my Turians? Hook me up! I hope you enjoyed the playthrough, and I will be uploading them relatively shortly. There should be... Oh, damn. I'll talk to you next time. Wow, look at how, like, cool she looks. Look at those eyes and that dress. I mean, it's terrible color coordination, but it looks really interesting. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna totally hit the sack and sleep, and then, hopefully I'll see you again for some more Mass Effect. And if you want to see any other games, leave a comment. You know, whatever I may have or may have time to play, I'll definitely give it a shot. I'm not like a pro YouTube Let's Player, so this is definitely like a side project that I enjoy doing, so I can't promise like a huge amount of games or anything like that, but nonetheless, I do like to hear about new games or games that I may not be playing, how interesting they are, etc., and giving them a shot. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time.